I am Dr. Nonzuzo Mbokazi and I am a senior researcher on the Family Caregiving Programme. We are a team of 35 researchers working in 17 research sites across 4 different countries in Southern Africa. Over the last year, we have partnered with over 20 local and international NPOs, working closely with government officials and communities to listen to the needs of older persons and family caregivers. Lo msebenzi ubalulekile kakhulu, siyawujabulela, kodwa ziba khona ingqinamba esibhekana nazo. The research study, which explores caregivers and care receivers' experiences of family care of older persons in South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, and Malawi, is helping us to understand the challenges faced by older persons and their families, and it is helping us guide our conversations with government officials, NPOs, and others about how to best support caregivers and older persons. Last year, we hosted over 10 webinars, and this year we will continue through workshops, reading groups, seminars, and blog series. We are working closely with a new generation of scholars in the area of care of families and older persons. Sisizukulwane esizodinga ukubhekana nokunakekeleka kwabantu abadala, sizimisele kakhulu ngokwenza lokhu futhi sinogqozu. In working with older persons, we engage with wider community in each site by hosting a series of older person fora. The community engagement fora, held in 6 sites in South Africa, 4 in Botswana, and 3 in Namibia, have exceeded our expectations in terms of both attendance and participation and impact. The fora have been a creative space to share ideas and foster a sense of shared responsibility. Ngakwazi ukubamba umhlangano onje edolobheni laseMandeni eKwaZulu-Natal, ngakwazi ukuhlangana nabantu ababamba iqhaza ekunakekelweni kwabantu abadala. Usonhlalakahle engisebenzisana naye kule ndawo ukhala ngokuthi udinga ukuxhaswa. In all countries, we decided to bring the concerns of community members to the attention of other stakeholders, such as the Department of Social Development, by writing up short reports on the funding of elder care as well as the state of community care of older persons. Between February and October of 2023, we held 4 fieldwork training workshops, 1 in Cape Town, Windhoek, Gaborone, and Zomba in Malawi, where we discussed the approach to research, ethical issues, interview questions, and practicalities of working with families. The data collection methods are multiple and include a short assessment on activities of daily living, individual in-depth qualitative interviews with care receivers and caregivers separately, a family map akin to a genogram, and a household monthly budget. The researchers are working with 80 households in each country over 2 points in time. This means we are gathering a mix of images, text, and short survey responses from 1,280 participants across 4 different countries. I have personally been working in KZN with 30 families. I have seen the heavy load. I have seen how older persons are far from services and what this means for caregivers and their families in getting the resources they need. In Zulu, it's called Usinda Kwehlela, where the heavy load is just so great. To date, we have conducted in-depth interviews with caregivers and care receivers in 80 households in South Africa, 80 households in Botswana, and 55 households in Namibia. All researchers encounter challenges in the field. For some, there are reigns to traverse. For others, there are family disputes. And in some cases, there are reports of elder abuse and neglect. In all situations, we work as a team, discussing in groups how to proceed with practical as well as ethical concerns. We developed a data management system that allows for real-time uploading and sharing of confidential data through a smartphone. The research teams draw family maps, we map out family budgets and provide detailed field notes of each family, caregiver and care receiver separately. The novel qualitative data management system allows us to capture depth, nuances, context, and experience. The team hosted several workshops over the course of 2023. One workshop, which took place with the South African team, provided a space to review our sample, findings, and concepts as we moved through fieldwork, whilst other workshops took place online at the regional level and acted as a way for the wider team to get to know one another and the specific context in which they're working in. The workshop was welcomed and acted as an opportunity for researchers to get to know colleagues doing similar work in different neighboring Southern African countries. A further workshop allowed us to review our findings on one particular focus, the cost of care. Kule workshop ngakwazi ukuthi ngithule izinto esizitholayo, ngakwazi ukuthi ngikhombise ozakwethu kanye nabantu ababehambele le workshop ngokubiza kokunakekeleka kwabantu abadala. For 2024, we will expand our sites in South Africa to include a rural site in the Eastern Cape, and we will commence with fieldwork in Malawi. In South Africa, we have already begun to return to the families 8 to 10 months after first meeting them. We will undertake analytic workshops with the Namibian and Botswana teams, as well as publish reports on community care in these respective countries. We will disseminate the findings from our third report, the Older Person Care Needs and Social Grants Report, which examines the ways in which the older person grant is stretched thinly within household and is limited in supporting the older person's care needs. Unyaka ka-2023 ubunyaka omuhle kakhulu, kodwa bukhona ubunzima esibhekane nabo. Siyabakhumbula bonke ababeyingxenye yalolu cwaningo abangasekho. We thank all participants for sharing their knowledge and time. We thank our funders, the Wellcome Trust, for supporting us. We also pay tribute to the multiple stakeholders we are partnering with for helping us move forward towards mutual support and creating a foundation for continued collaboration. Thank you.